Hi guys, this is a list in Python. Basically, myself is Rajesh AM from School of CRC at University Chennai, India. So, generally, what is the meaning of list is that it's a collection of data items. As you all know that those who are already working in programming language, you might be heard of list concept. Those who are working in under the data structure, I think you people are aware of what is mean the list. It's like a collection of all the items can be clubbed together and put up as a one list concept. So basically, in Python language is concerned, as far as Python language, we can have a heterogeneous group of collections. This is one of the specialty in Python. But whereas in normal you can say like C, plus or Java is concerned, we use only that homogeneous type. Suppose we have a integer type of a list is concerned, you can have only the integer list, or if you want to have a floating point or character type of list, because you can have only that type of collection. That's specific to that. There's some restriction is that in C plus or Java, but in Python it is not that like that. You can add any type of items. That's what one of the good thing is that it need not be of the same type. As usual, all the items can be separated with the square bracket with a comma, and it's a collection of item. You can square bracket is like normal. These are the examples. Like all the fruits can be clubbed as the first example. All the games can be make it as another list type, and you can say like all the normal stationary items can be like this, and the last one is that all the cities in India or whatever. If you want, you can keep it to like any different type of collection like as one of the list. And basically, the introduction part is that all the list contains a multiple values. Logically, it's a group. Groups is a group one, but it is a mutable one. What is the meaning of mutable is that you cannot change. That's the meaning. But there is a breakthrough that I will tell you later. And all the items, there is element in the list is assigned with a number. That's called the position, or you can say like index. Basically, this type of position is placed. We have played already in C++ in the list concept. The same way we are using it here. And also you can do indexing slicing concept, as well as you can add and multiply. And if you want, you can check for the membership whether it is particular, it is under that group or not. We can check it out. And also you can have certain basic built-in functions like for finding the length of the sequences concerned. You can find it, and if you want, you can make which is the largest among this, and which is the smallest element among this. Those things you can have a built-in functions. So you can have a ready-made function, you can use it. Okay, straight away we move into that example. You will just look at this. If you are going for creating any empty list concern, you can just simply give that as a syntax list name. This is not that you can give your own name. It's like user defined names equal to some square bracket, the empty square bracket. It means that you're creating the empty list. We can see the example. With the example, if I say like L1 is a list name, I'm assigning with the empty bracket. It means that is an empty list initially, and my list is another type of list. This is one of the empty list I'm creating, and books is also another list. Suppose if you want to keep us list with some sort of items that is being inserted into the list as concerned, you can have this type of format. So this is a coding format. List name, this is general format. List name equal to item 1 comma item 2, like that. I can add n number of items. For example, you can see here I'm just making a list name as temperature. For that, I'm just keeping a list name as temp with a square bracket equal to square bracket. I'm just adding all the temperatures. I'm just going for observing all the different temperatures. It's concerned, I can keep it under the list. I can make it with the comma. You can see here I'm just adding the numeric floating point. If you want, you can have a string as well. That's what the next example is. You can see here I'm just adding that all the student list with their register number, name, their marks together as one list. And you can see here normal as usual, like normal numeric values. And if you want, you can keep that like this also, all the string collection as a collection. This is the general syntax of creating the list. I hope you understood this creating the creation of a list. And how we are accessing the values, that is one of the important thing. You can see the example. You can always use the index, or you can say like indices. That's something like the position. You can see here for the example, I can explain this. If I'm giving like L1, this is a list name with which is having around 6 elements. Under this, I'm trying to access my third element. Always assume that my list is starting from 0, position number 0 to n, or you can say like 0 to n minus 1. So always if I'm giving like 3 is concerned, it will just go from 0 1 2 3. There's a print that 4. That's why the result is 4. And you can also go for slicing concept. I think you people have aware of slicing concept in the previous topic. It's like you can slice out as a part of that list concept. Like you can take a part of subset from the whole set. You can take some subset of it. If I'm giving like 2 colon 5 is concerned, like it will take from 0 1 2. This is all from uh, 3, that is position number 2 to up to n minus 1. 5 is concerned, it will go for 4. So 2 3 4 2 to 5 3 4 5 will be the output. This is what the actual meaning of a single element. And if you want, you can update it. Suppose we want to replace the value, if you want to modify the value, that is, remember I told you that it is mutable, so you can mute it, you can if you want, you can change it. That's what the meaning. So you can see here I'm just changing the value of position number 2. That means that 0, assume that, always please assume that it's all from 0 1 2. I'm giving like, so 3 will be replaced with triple 1. This is what the result. If I'm bring it, I can just get to know this. And if you want, you can delete the element like this. Like, you can use the predefined function called del function. This is one of the important function. You can use it here, del followed by list name of the position, that index value. If I'm giving like element of 4 is concerned, 0 1 2 3 4, it will remove this fourth element. That's it, 5 has been removed. That's the result. If you print it after this, it will print without that 5. That's what the result. And some of the other basic operations that you can find, the length of the list is concerned, you can go for this. You can see here I'm going straight away giving that, or if you want, you can learn of L1 L1 so let's name, I can give like, I'll give that total number of elements into this. And if you want to go for concatenation, you give that plus symbols for something like concatenation. So that's like a normal string concatenation. And if you want repetition, you can go for a store operator. It will print this whatever that element which is inside that, it will print 4 times. That's what, if I'm giving like with the value that time, that many time of time, it will print. And also the other number of basic operations that you can also go for uh, adding that different type of items. But you see here I am just trying to concatenate my integer, there is a numeric value with a string is concerned. I can typecast a string, then I can add it, I can just do it like a concatenation. And this is same like you can see here. What is the difference is that I'm just doing it like this, but it is taking that 3 and 4 as a separate one. So I can, by the way, it is like having the collection as 1 and 2 is numeric, and 3 and 4 is the string. It's like some of the other basic operations that you can find the membership, whether that particular uh, uh, element is present in the collection, and so this is the whole set, whether this element is present in this set. So for that you can go for this element in that collection. So this is for checking the membership. You can go for iterations concept, something like for loop. I think you people have aware of for loop, for the counter in that collection, so automatically you can print that. So something like that. So you can also go for comprehension operation like this, say like c star for c in, that means that whether that has been present in this. So I'm just checking it whether spam is present in all this. So it is something like it's a functionality is equivalent for a for loop, but that builds as a result is manually. But we can have a risk combination. It's a simpler to code, but it is faster to run today. Like it's a very much interesting one. So that's what I can tell you that. And also you can go for mapping function. Map is a built-in function. It is used to check with whether the particular prototype has been matched the sequence. So as I'm giving like -1 -2, it's like negative signatures with a 0 1 2, whether it's been mapped across the sequence. So that's what the meaning is that. And also you can go for now indexing with slicing. We'll see all this in the next sequence. Thank you very much for this. Bye bye.